Welcome to TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe. Thanks for watching. It's another beautiful day in Cleveland, and here's what's happening. The kids at the Great Lakes Science Center STEM Summer Camp were surprised with a chance to interact and build a baseball with Cleveland Indians pitcher Aaron Savali.
So Aaron came out today and we posed the challenge to the kids, since he's a pitcher for the Indians, let's make a round baseball out of square Legos. And as you see, they're doing it.
It's not an easy task to make a sphere out of squared shaped blocks, but part of engineering is learning through iterations that there are different paths to a successful outcome.
Building something from nothing is something that I think is very cool, and it applies to a lot of things. Developing and building yourself and your relationships and everything that you have. It's small what they're doing with Legos, but you can build on that and add it to a lot of things.
I also think it's great that the kids get to attend a science camp at Great Lakes Science Center and have a Cleveland Indians pitcher who grew up doing the same things they did. And you can see he's not a scientist in his career now, he's a pitcher, but with a nice STEM education, you can be anything you want.
Aaron's personal connection to STEM and Legos was the key factor for this event.
I haven't been in a science center in a while. It's actually pretty cool for me to just be here and look around. Studied mechanical engineering in college, so science background. I grew up with, my dad worked at a Lego warehouse, so I grew up with Legos all the time, and it's probably as fun for me as it is for these guys. It's good to be here.
I think today's experience meeting a superstar pitcher from the Indians is going to be unforgettable for these kids. And you mix that with the science education that they're getting in the summer, and they're going to grow up to do amazing things.
For more information about the Great Lakes Science Center STEM School or Summer Program, visit greatscience.com. Mayor Frank Jackson's Summer Youth Employment Program made a visit to Cleveland Fire Station 28 and the Western Reserve Fire Museum to tour and learn what a typical day for a firefighter consists of.
Well, today we have, with the program, we have the neighborhood cleanup crew that's here, the team. What we wanted to do was to give the kids an opportunity, something a little bit different. It's been a little warm this summer, but we had the fire painting teams here, and they did really well. They loved it, so we thought we'd bring this group out as well. So we just want to introduce the kids. One, we know with our labor situation, some kids have been asking about some careers with police and fire, so we wanted to bring them out and let them have this experience. The kids it's been great that they had an opportunity to be out with the fire trucks. They had an opportunity to operate the fire hose. They got to see what it's like, where the firefighters live, and of course the museum to learn the history of firefighting in the city of Cleveland, actually Northeast Ohio.
Oh, well, I think that the goal is always to have the fire department reflect the community, and if the kids don't have a lot of firefighters, it gets in the families, and you'll have fathers, sons, daughters, that generations that stay in the fire service. And so to have that exposure and see what a great job it is, what a great career it is, the excitement of it. As I was telling them some of my old firefighting stories, they were getting pretty excited about it. So it's not for everybody. It's a really challenging job, but I think that to have the exposure and get it in their mind that might be something that they would like to do, that's great for them, and we'd love to have them.
The purpose of the program is to expose Cleveland youth to the different career opportunities within the city while holding down a summer job.
Well, I think that it's a good opportunity for them to work through the summertime, especially the ones that were working painting the fire hydrants. They got a great exposure to that part of it. That's certainly an important thing for us. We need to be able to see those hydrants. We want those hydrants to be in good shape. And we test over 18,000 hydrants every year in the city of Cleveland. So for the mayor to have that program, to employ those kids and have them out in the community making a difference for both the firefighters and the community, that's great. And then to have the opportunity to segue that down here, meet the members on Engine 2, meet some of the Cleveland firefighters, and learn some of the fire history and some of the fire safety. It's a great morning for them.
Obviously, most of these youth, they're all ages 14 to 18. This is the time for them to prepare, to try to look to see what interests them. We always tell kids, before you figure out where you want to go and invest your time and money into education, get involved with internships, or in this case, as we have team projects, we try as a group to introduce them to whatever careers we can.
It was a beautiful day for some of Cleveland's seniors to take a walk through the park. Historic League Park, that is, as the Cleveland Department of Aging hosted their weekly summer senior walk there.
Every Friday through October 1st, you can find us at a different park. We pop up and we walk and we meet friends, we get connected to resources, and we discover real treasures in the city.
Department of Aging Director Mary McNamara says these walks are a great way for seniors to get out of the house, get fresh air and exercise, meet new people, and learn about all the resources and programs that are available to them.
We bring 8 to 10 staff from the Department of Aging. You can find us in last year's color t-shirt, orange t-shirts, and that means we're here to help. Ask us questions about resources or what's happening at City Hall, right? It's a chance for us to get out of the office and come into the neighborhoods and meet seniors in their wards.
Seniors can also get tips on personal safety at these walks, thanks to the members of the Cleveland Police Department who always walk with the seniors. Detective Alexander Sinclair, Public Information Officer for Cleveland Police, had some safety tips when walking on your own.
Some of the important things to do is make sure that you're going when it's light outside, preferably early in the morning. If you can, use the buddy system, have someone with you. Make sure you have your cell phone with you or some way to call out if you need trouble or anything like that. Also, if possible, kind of just know your surroundings, know where the nearest hospitals are at, police stations, and things like that, just so you can be safe.
For some, this is their first ever senior walk, but for others, like Barbara Truppel of Slavic Village, they attend every one. Truppel says she loves the walks because it's a great way to see other parts of Cleveland.
This year it's a really large crowd, wasn't as many last year, but getting myself out into different parts of the city. I haven't seen League Park since it was redone, so this is a big thing. I'm a little ashamed sometimes, but you know, Cleveland is bigger than you think, and you start driving around and you go, wow, I haven't been here before.
Robert Weaver picked a good time to attend his first senior walk as he remembers playing at League Park in his younger days.
League Park always meant a lot to me, even though I really wasn't born that far out of its heyday. It just seemed like a long time ago at that time. And so I just always loved it, watched it for a lot of years. The lightweight attempts to renovate it, and I was really ecstatic that they brought it all the way back.
Miss Cora Harvey has a reason to celebrate at this, her third senior walk.
Up until now, I've only been able to do 3 laps, and body been saying, stop, don't do no more. But today, it wasn't that hard at all. So I was able to do the whole 4 times around, and it wasn't hard at all. So I did my mile.
Now to find out where the next senior walk will be, call the Cleveland Department of Aging at 664-2833, or visit the City of Cleveland's website at clevelandohio.gov and search for aging. All right, we'll be right back with more TV20 news right after this.
Football. This isn't just another game. The Cleveland Muni Football League. This isn't just another league. We are the league that has produced multiple Heisman Trophy winners, the mayor of the city of Cleveland, the chief of police, the most powerful agent in sports, and yeah, the list goes on. 100 plus years of commitment and service to the Cleveland community, right here. When we talk about city champs, state champs, regional champs, national champs, NCAA champs, NFL Super Bowl champs, all are bred right here from the Cleveland Muni Football League. 2,000 plus athletes, 400 plus volunteers annually. Where do they do that at? We're about to embark on a season like you've never seen before. We follow the football development model to make sure our athletes are properly trained, properly developed, and gets the necessary skills needed to succeed on the field. 2021 will be epic. With the addition of rookie tackle football, 8U travel, 10U travel, and the newly formed 12U division, we have something for everyone. And yes, we still have our traditional termite, junior, peewee, and bantam divisions. Where you at? Come on out. We need you. The Cleveland Muni Football League still has opportunities, and we're still doing registration right now. Registration does not end until September 1st. 22 organizations throughout the city of Cleveland, and you might have one right in your backyard. You can visit the Cleveland Muni League website at www.clevelandmunileague.com. www.cmfleague.org, or you can call me direct, area code 216-322-6689. Ask, how can I get involved?
Welcome back to TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe. A picnic was held at the home of Miss Brenda Glover to thank her for taking part in the home investment program. Miss Glover's front and rear porch were in desperate need of repair, but thanks to a grant through the Cleveland Department of Aging, she was able to get them repaired, along with a couple new windows with no charge to her.
Ms. Glover was the recipient of the Age-Friendly Home Investment Program grant, which is a program that's been in operation now for 3 years. And our partner in this project is Community Housing Solutions. And our real hope in it is to help older adults age in place in the neighborhoods and the blocks that they're familiar with, and helping them keep up with the repairs of their homes.
To be eligible for the grant, Ms. Glover had to fill out an application and supply necessary paperwork before she was approved.
It was easy. It was easy. Get your bank statements, your light, gas, and what else did I give them? Social Security, and that was basically about it.
There's an application process for the Age-Friendly Home Investment Program. We open up the applications once per year, and so to get on that list at the Department of Aging, you would need to call us at 664-2833. We'll put your name on the list, and then we release the application date, and we'll help you complete it, and you then submit the necessary documents to the Department of Aging. We process those. They are processed on a first-come, first-served basis, so it's really important to get that application in quick to us.
Those who helped Ms. Glover get her new porches enjoyed a nice picnic with her, as they all enjoyed her beautiful backyard and the new porch that will give her years of enjoyment.
I was living in Cleveland Heights for 30 plus years. And I came home. I was on total disability, so I came home to stay with my parents. And I took both of them to their grave, and I stayed in the house. I, saved their home.
For more information on the Age-Friendly Home Investment Grant, call the Cleveland Department of Aging at 664-2833. Finally, a piece of World War II history flew into Burke Lakefront Airport, and the B-29 bomber named Doc has a Clevelander to thank for its new life.
It sat on the desert floor for 42 years. It was used on 4 tests, and fortunately, it was not destroyed.
Meet Tony Mazzolini, a Clevelander who currently resides in South Euclid. Tony found Doc in the desert of a Naval Air Force base. After numerous years and lots of red tape, Tony rescued Doc and restored the bomber to near mint condition.
And my reasons were that I wanted to try and save a piece of history in honor of those who flew in these aircraft during that time period of the Second War, and for their families, and certainly for the future generations to know what we had to do at that time.
When not touring various cities, as Doc is doing right now, the plane lives in Wichita, Kansas, the city where the aircraft was built in 1945. Doc is overseen by a nonprofit group called Doc's Friends. Josh Wells, general manager and executive director of Doc's Friends, says it's important for people to see and learn about the plane.
We have a 40,000 square foot facility that the public can come up and see and get inside the hangar and do the things that we're doing out on the road. That's really what is most important for us, is for people to be able to see this airplane, get up close and personal, and understand the technology that went behind building this machine that ultimately helped protect freedom.
Among the many people who came to visit Doc during its short stay at Burke Lakefront were veterans looking to connect with the plane they still vividly remember. Mazzolini recalled a story of a veteran brought to tears after seeing and touching the plane.
It was interesting. His wife had contacted me that evening after he came to see the airplane. And she says, "I want to thank you so much for talking with my husband today." And I says, well, he appeared that he really enjoyed it. She says, yes. She said, did you notice anything unusual about him? And I said, no, why? She says, well, he hasn't uttered a word in years. And after seeing the airplane and talking to you, he started talking again.
For more information on Doc and Doc's friends, visit b29doc.com. TV20 is streaming live 24/7. Visit TV20cleveland.com to see our live feed and more. Stay connected with TV20 wherever you go by liking and following us on Facebook and Twitter. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube page to watch our numerous programs. Thanks for watching. I'm Dan Monroe. Be sure to stay tuned for more on TV20. We are Cleveland.